Hi everyone, I'm Christian Wright along with BBN TV, and this is the Beaver Halftime Show. To start off our show, we're going to recap some highlights of the Scott City and Holcomb game last Friday and go over some stats of that game, with the final score being 14-0. Let's watch some of those highlights.
Blitzing probably.
Two wings set up, shotgun here for King. Standing at about the 40-yard line, has all kinds of time. Fires in the middle field, wide open is Yeager. It's a first down and goal to go at the 8-yard line. Scott see the ball thrown 25, scoreless game. Play fake, here's King rolling to his left. Will throw it up for Hunter Yeager, wide open, 40, 45 midfield, cuts it up inside the numbers, still on his feet, breaks through a tackle, but can't break through the last tackle. Trying to get the first points on the board this season. Up the middle, it's Goodman. Touchdown right up the middle from 8 yards out. Cale Goodman. 4th and goal here for HUGOTON at the Scott City 5. Shotgun for Harper. Back to pass. Looking right. Out. Throws in the middle. Pass. Incomplete. It was low throw. Under center, Scott City at the HUGOTON 33. Up 7-0. Sweep play left side. Yeager. He's over 100 rushing yards. Trying to bounce the outside. 25-20. 15. Inside the 10. Tripped up at the 5-yard line by Ashton Burrows. Harrison King will toss it right side to Brandon Winterland. Trying to get to the outside. Winterland will walk into the end zone.
Scott City edged out HUGOTON, even though Scott had a total of 15 penalties and 5 turnovers. The Beavers had a lead of 7-0 at halftime. They still managed to roll up 456 yards of total offense and rush for 292 yards. Hunter Yeager had 15 carries for 130 yards, while Cale Goodman had 12 carries for 82 yards. Harrison King, in his first year as quarterback, passed for 164 yards and an interception. Scott City has won 10 in a row in the series versus HUGOTON. Don't forget to tune in Friday as Scott City will take on Goodland as the first away game of the season. That's it for highlights and recaps tonight. Stay tuned for the rest of the second half. This has been Christian Wright with BBN TV Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Christian Wright along with BBN TV, and this is the Beaver Halftime Show. To start off our show, we're going to recap some highlights of the Scott City and Holcomb game last Friday and go over some stats of that game. Let's watch some of those highlights.
24 seconds to go, first half. Trying to break a 0-0 score. Place down, kick is up, it's got the leg. Is it good? It is. And Holcomb leads here 3-0 with 20.3 to go first half. 1st and 10 Beavers just right at the 40 of Holcomb, middle of the field. First seconds of the second half, 3-0 Holcomb lead. Wing T set up, Cale Goodman left side, 35-30. Breaks through a tackle, 25-20. Goodman, 10-5. Touchdown Scott City. 2 plays left side. 1st and goal from the 3, trying to make this a 2-score game. It'll be a sweep play right side. Parker Gooden, Lurges sort of dives in, touchdown! 2:12 to go.
That was good.
15-play, 87-yard drive, 7:07.
Scott City edged out Holcomb with the final score being 14-3. The Beavers have not allowed a touchdown this season. Scott City did not score in the first half for the first time in 46 games. Holcomb, with 20 seconds left in the first half, kicked a field goal to go up 3-0 at halftime. Cale Goodman went 40 yards for a rushing touchdown on the second play of the third quarter. Parker Gooden got into the end zone with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the game for the final points. Goodman got 33 carries for 169 yards and a touchdown, and Hunter Yeager had 59 rushing yards. Scott City held Holcomb to 117 total yards and just 4 first downs. Don't forget to tune in next Friday as Scott City will take on Ulysses as the second away game of the season. That's it for highlights and recaps tonight. Stay tuned for the rest of the second half. This has been Christian Wright with BBN TV Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Christian Wright along with BBN TV, and this is the Beaver Halftime Show. To start off our show, we're going to recap some highlights of the Scott City and Goodland game last Friday and go over some stats of that game. with the final score being 55-0. Let's watch some of those highlights.
Tied in left side as well. Second and goal from the 5. Hunter Yeager in motion. He'll get the jet sweep left side. Bounce the outside. Cuts it up and is in. Is he? Yes. Touchdown, Scott City. 26% on third down this year from his own 5. Back to pass. Slips on the turf and is going to be brought back. Is it a safety? Yes. 2 more points for the Beavers. Wing T setup. Receiver right is Justice McDaniel. Harrison King under center. Hard count. Almost got his right tackle to flinch. Here's Cale Goodman. First down. 50, 45, 40. Goodman to the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Drug in to the end zone. No, down to the 1-yard line. Everybody bunched in the box, about 9 men in the box. Goodman will finish the drive up right side, standing up, touchdown. Sweep play left side. Hunter Yeager cuts up 35-30, has nothing but grass. 20, 10, 5. He will waltz into the end zone. Wing T set up, McDaniel, the receiver to left on 3rd and 11. Going to his left is Harrison King. Will go for Justice McDaniel to the end zone. Pass is caught. Justice McDaniel, his first career touchdown. A beautiful throwing ball from Harrison King. Doing setup here and bust a play. King will rush it left side. Stiff arms his way into the end zone. His first career rushing touchdown. Even if Scott City converts this 4th down with 14 seconds to go, we'll wait until it's over here. It'll be a toss right side to Chase Thomas. He will try to bounce the outsides. He'll try to score. He will. Touchdown Scott City with 4 seconds to go. 55-0 is going to be the final. Thomas with the 9-yard run on the final horn of the game.
Scott City shut out Goodland with the final score being 55-0, with touchdowns on their first 6 drives. Scott City totaled up 340 rushing yards, including 92 rushing yards from Cale Goodman and 81 from Hunter Yeager. Scott City held Goodland to 80 total yards, including just 12 rushing yards on the ground. Scott City has collectively defeated the Cowboys in points 200-0 in the last 4 meetings. Scott City has won 34 straight district games and 17 in a row in GWAC. Don't forget to tune in next Friday as Scott City will take on Russell as the 3rd away game of the season. That's it for highlights and recaps tonight. Stay tuned for the rest of the second half. This has been Christian Wright with BBN TV Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Christian Wright along with BBN TV, and this is the Beaver Halftime Show. To start off our show, we're going to recap some highlights of the Scott City and Ulysses game last Friday and go over some stats of that game, with the final score being 27-7. Let's watch some of those highlights.
Early in the season where we would get down here in this area and then couldn't score, so that's the confidence builder we need. We need to get in that end zone.
8th play of the drive for Scott City from the Ulysses 14. Sweep play, Hunter Yeager cuts it up, has some room, 10, inside the 5, and he sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. He's facing a 3rd and 6 from the Tiger 10. Parker Good in motion, handoff. Cale Goodman has some room inside the 5, into the end zone, touchdown. So on 3rd down, same formation with 2:14 to go first half. A set up, the look left side, slant pattern. Oh, intercepted. Here's Coy Kenny. He's on his way into the end zone for a touchdown, jumping the slant pattern, and Ulysses back in the game with 2:04 to go second quarter. The 5-minute drive for the Beavers, 11th play. The 2 tight end wishbone set from the Tiger 5. Handoff Parker Gooden right up the middle, in touchdown Scott City. First and goal from the 8-yard line of Ulysses, trying to go up 3 scores here. 7:25 to go. Brandon Winterland right side. He'll race to the outside and he will sneak in. Touchdown Scott City. Brandon Winterland rushes in on the right side with 7:19 to go from 8 yards out, and it's a 3-score game, 27-7.
Scott City defeated Ulysses 27-7. Hunter Yeager opened the game with a 15-yard touchdown to cap an 8-play, 43-yard drive. In the second quarter, both teams turned the ball over 3 times. Kevin Herman picked off a pass, and Cale Goodman finished the drive with a 10-yard scoring run to lead 14-0 with 2 minutes and 4 seconds left in the first half. Scott City opened the second half with an 11-play, 65-yard drive that Parker Gooden ended with a 5-yard touchdown run. Scott City has won 6 straight in the series. Don't forget to tune in next Friday as Scott City will take on Beloit as the 3rd home game of the season. That's it for highlights and recaps tonight. Stay tuned for the rest of the second half. This has been Christian Wright with BBN TV Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Christian Wright along with BBN TV, and this is the Beaver Halftime Show. To start off our show, we're going to recap some highlights of the Scott City and Russell game last Friday and go over some stats of that game, with the final score being 41-0. Let's watch some of those highlights.
2nd and goal at the 2 here with 5.5 to go first quarter. No score. The Beavers threatening again. They'll go right side. Parker Gooden follows his leading blocker and into the end zone. Touchdown, Scott City. From the 2-yard line, a man in motion is Gooden from left to right. Toss right side. Brandon Wenderling gets a block. Gets to the outside. Dives in. Touchdown, Scott City. Right on the goal line. Here we go. 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Goodman again. Lowers his shoulder. Sneaks through there. Finally, touchdown. Scott City trying to add to this 21-0 lead. It'll be a handoff. Sweep play. Hunter Yeager left side inside the 5. Coasting to the end zone. 2 wings set up. Receiver right side from the 1. King sends Parker Gooden in motion. Handoff. Goodman will finish the drive off right side at the 1. Under 7 to go. Handoff. Wenderland right side in. Touchdown for the 2nd time tonight. 41-0. Beavers shut out here the Russell Broncos to get to 5-0, and that is a win there. It guarantees the 33rd straight non-losing season for Scott City.
Scott City earned a 41-0 win at Russell. The Beavers have allowed just 10 points this season, which is the best in 3A. Scott City had 437 yards of total offense, including 260 on the ground. Harrison King was 11 of 50 passing for 158 yards. Hunter Yeager, Brandon Wenderland, and Parker Gooden all had between 59 and 71 rushing yards, and all delivered at least 1 rushing score. Scott City held Russell to -9 rushing yards and have won 35 straight district games going back to October 2008. Scott City has not allowed an offensive touchdown through the first 5 games. Don't forget to tune in next Friday as Scott City will take on Colby on the road. That's it for highlights and recaps tonight. Stay tuned for the rest of the second half. This has been Christian Wright with BBN TV Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Christian Wright.
And I'm Manrubio Jimenez. Sorry we don't have a halftime show for you this week,
But we do have something special for you. Check it out.
Split backfield shotgun here for King. Looking right all the way, has a wide open Hunter Yeager. If the ball gets to it, Hunter throws it, or the wind knocks it down, but he makes the catch. Half diamond formation, play fake as Myers rolls to his left under pressure. Goodman is going to bring him down all the way back at the 42-yard line of Colby. That is a loss on the play.
4th, 23. We should just let that clock burn down.
2nd down play, sweep play. Here's Hunter Yeager, 35, first down, 30, 25, 20. Cuts it right side, 15. You betcha. Yard line right hash mark, 1st and 10. HOLCOMB bringing a couple more guys. Have 6 there. Sweep play left side for Parker Gooden. 35, cuts it across, 40, 50, 45, 40. Nobody's going to catch number 5, 10, 5, touchdown. Empty empty backfield. And a low snap here. It's going to be a sweep play for Parker Gooden left side and gets to 45. Breaks through tackle. 50. Here we go. 45, 40. Left sideline. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. It's a 2-point game. Touchdown, Scott City. Downs, two wings set up. Now man in motion left to right. King will roll to his right on 4th down. Finds the flats. Oh, caught by Cale Goodman. Gooden virtually an empty backfield. Back to pass, rolling to his right. Under some pressure. He is going to throw it late. Wide open is Hunter Yeager. Does he sneak in the pylon? No, he's right at the 1-yard line.
No, they're saying
touchdown. Period. An empty backfield is Cale Goodman in motion left to right. Back to passes. Goodman now will roll to his left. He is going to look downfield and he is going to throw it wide open. Yeager has the catch inside the 10, inside the 5, spinning in, diving, touchdown Scott City. Back Cale Goodman, tight end right side. 3 to snap it as Yeager in motion. Play fake for Gooden on 3rd down. Now will roll to his right. And he has a wide open Lauren Froh if he can make the catch, and he will. 30, 25, 20, 15. Lauren Froh. New coming in this district would be wide open, and Beloit's definitely came to play here tonight. Here's the approach and the kick, and an over kick. It's going to be returned by Gooden at about the 12-yard line. Follows his blockers right side. 20, 25, cuts it up. 30, 35, 40, 45 midfield. 45, here's the foot race. 40, 35, 30, breaks through tackle. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Scott City. Parker Gooden 88 yards to the house.
It sure has been an exciting season for the Beavers.
And we hope you enjoy the rest of the game. This has been Christian Wright
And Manrubio Jimenez.
and you're watching BBN TV Sports.